So I've just finished the other one with you guys, excuse me, and I've just connected with my guides. So this is what they say about what we are doing here. Hi team, you've called this a message to myself. What do you mean by that? Well, what is a self? There are many, but there is one. So when you have a message to yourself, then it is a message to all. We see that you have just read a call to arms and the troubled times ahead. But we say, you are all ready. Guys, we are all ready. We spoke to you during the week about qualifications and what that means. So if you listened earlier, I think 3 or 4 videos ago, there was one about qualifications and what that meant. And it says, we've spoken to you during the week about qualifications and what that means. We told you, you are all here because you qualified to be here. There were many that wished to be here at this time for the ascension of your planet, and yet not all were ready to take on the mission. So there was a call out to the universe, and the Galactic Alliance stepped in. We held a meeting at the Great Hall, and it was decided that a rainbow was needed for ascension. When they told me that, I'm thinking, rainbow? They said, yes, we send all the colors of the orchestra, all the frequency, all the octaves, for that is what your planet was made of. So we needed an alignment to be made. A blueprint was made with all the octaves, all the frequencies. And we needed that so that there would be a harmonious convergence. For in the ancient days, the pyramids were built with sound. And the Lord said, he used the word, and the earth formed. And so in the word was sound. So we are now here in our sound structures, and they did that in capital letters. We are now here in our sound structures. We are now aligning the blueprint of old with the earth. And once the overlay is complete, then the mission is complete. Thank you. But why so much death and destruction over the years? Well, each played its part. Some notes were low, some were high, but the tune needed more melodies to be added to reach the right notes for liftoff. This tune has been millions of years in the making. We knew that mankind needed a finer way of being, as the humans today have lost their way. They are veering off their paths as they spend so much on the outer, so much reverence on a new amulet or a cloth that adorns their bodies, while the internal is starving. What will it take to reconnect the humans with themselves? And so we speak of the great leveler, when the rich and the poor, the young and the old, the boy, the woman, the man and the girl will all be equal. And what or whom will they then be? The earth has been carrying you all, nurturing you, hosting you, for you have all been playing your part in her ascension. But humanity has lost its way. And the reason for their incarnations are no longer clear to them. Their distractions are vast, yet the very vessels that they inhabit have yet to be understood. So we ask, what is spirit? What is life force? What is essence? What is death? What is eternity? Surely this holds more fascination than the latest Netflix, for those are mere fleeting moments, and yet the spirit is eternal. Okay, I said, thanks guys. How would you like to close this communication this afternoon? So they said, well, what is communication? When last did your listeners communicate with their hearts? This is the time for heart listening. What is your heart telling you? Will you hear it? And when you hear it, will you ignore it or action what it tells you? This is all that we wish to impart on this given day. So that's pretty short and sweet, talking about communication, talking about the blueprint that has been set. And the blueprint needs to be the overlay and overlaid on earth, with all our vibrations, all our frequency having to match everything. And when the match has been made, then we'll have ascension. So short and sweet. Okay, thanks guys, all the best. Cheers.